So Drew, what do we got here today?
So I'm really excited. Sennheiser has sent us the HD620S. This is a new closed-back headphone, and we'll call it the budget-friendly area, if you will. This is going to be priced at $349. It's been a while since they've come out with a headphone with this shape headband and cup design. You'll remember the latest that we still have on our website is the HD560, but this is a closed back version. What they're trying to do is model the sound of the classic HD600, but with a closed back. So I'm really excited about this. It's supposed to have a very open, airy sound. I know it does have a bit of a bass hump on the bottom end in comparison to the HD600, but they've tried to come close to mimicking the original frequency graph of the HD600. So we'll see how that does. I'm gonna open it up, take a look, and see what we got in here. So your typical paper box. Not much to get excited about. And we've got a drawstring bag with the stock cable. I don't see a whole lot of other accessories in here. Let's see. Yep, just manual, cable tie, and to keep it nice and dry. So let's look at these headphones. These are the first time I'm looking at these. I haven't looked at them before. Ooh, I like them. They have a good weight to them, even though, you know, I know this is gonna be a plastic material, but they feel like they've got a little more oomph to it in terms of build quality compared to, say, the HD560. I like these. Nice leather ear pads. The drivers are angled. That'll help with giving a little better imagery, if you can see that in there. Good, nice feel to that, so that doesn't slide like crazy. It's got a good, tight grip for your head, so it's not gonna slop over time, I don't think. I like that. Nice leather pad here, too. Let's see what it feels like. Clamping force, not too bad. Ooh, good isolation. Wow, I can't hear, I mean, really good isolation. So this should be interesting. So they're trying to get the, you know, like I said, the tonality of the HD600, but in a closed back with isolation. And it's got pretty good isolation. That's impressive. I like that. So I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna plug these into my favorite headphone amp right now, the Oris Hedonia 300B. Bit of an overkill for a headphone like this, but I really want to give them a great listen and a true representation of what they sound like to you guys. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and I'll tell you what I think.
Three days later.
Hey, I'm back and I've had a chance to listen to the HD620S. And guess what? I am really blown away. For $349, this is really a great headphone. I usually don't really get excited about sub $500 headphones. Not that I'm an expensive headphone snob now, but usually they don't grab me. But what really interests me and what I alluded to earlier in my unboxing is how they compared this and what they were trying to do in order to mimic what the HD600 had done in the past. And they show a graph showing the frequency response of the two headphones on top of each other. And what I immediately noticed was that the HD620S has much more bass bloom on the bottom. And I can confirm this. The bass on this headphone isn't bloated, it isn't thin and light, it's perfectly balanced, it's very good. The headphones have incredible isolation, so that really gives a sense of the power of the bottom end. Here I've got the HD580 Jubilee, A little history here, guys. Way back when, there was an HD 580, and before they came out with the HD 600, this was sort of the go-between headphone between the 580 and the 600. I still have a pair of these. In fact, I've got the 580s, I've got the 580 Jubilees, and I've got the HD 600s. But I use these to do the demo because I think these headphones probably have a million hours on them. I've recently changed the ear pads and the padding up here on the top because they were disintegrating. That's how old these are. I can't even remember when I purchased these. Anyway, so what are the differences, and how spot on did Sennheiser get with trying to create a closed back HD 600? So it's got a lot of the resolution and detail that the HD 600 has, but not to the same level. So this is still a really good top end, I don't want to say sizzle in a bad way, but in a good way, a great top-end performing headphone. This gets close, but I'd say it's a little warmer, and I think that comes because of the closed-back design. But what we're getting with the HD 620 over the 600 is that bottom-end bass. So if you look at the graph, it tries to follow the top-end, mid-range of this HD 600, well, HD 580 Jubilee, but adds a bass bump at the bottom, and it's created a very balanced headphone from top to bottom. So I think what they were trying to do, they've managed to do, just not with the top end sizzle of this one. The soundstage is pretty darn close and good to this. This is a little bit wider. It's an open back. It's tough to get what an open back can do in sound staging. But with the angle drivers that I showed you close up before, and we'll do again here, this helps a lot. There's really good imaging and pretty good sound staging and width to the sound for a closed back headphone. I'm gonna say that they did a fantastic job with this headphone, and I'm really impressed, and I'm really highly recommending this headphone. It is a great bang for the buck, and I would recommend you check it out. So let me talk about the cables we're gonna wanna use with this headphone. So this is the Bronze Dragon portable headphone cable. Since this is a single entry headphone, this is the cable I use to demo. While I've got the stock cable here just for use to show both connections plugged in at the same time, this is what I use primarily to demo on this incredible system here, the Hedonia, the DCS Rossini DAC, and the DCS Rossini word clock. I know overkill for a $349 headphone, but I really wanted to put it through its paces. So this is gonna be the cable we're gonna recommend on this headphone. You can also do the Silver Dragon portable headphone cable if you want to add more sparkle and detail, but I sort of thought the balance of this was sort of the right match for this headphone. We used the Black Dragon on the HD 600 or HD 580 Jubilee. I keep saying that because I'm so stuck on how we're comparing this to the HD 600. So again, that's sort of why I picked the Bronze Dragon as well for my initial listening, is these are both UPC OCC copper cables, and I wanted to make sure things were equal. We're not using a Black Dragon on this because a single entry Black Dragon is just too stiff and cumbersome for a single entry headphone like this. So we go to this portable headphone cable, Bronze Dragon. Check it out. I think this is the way to go, especially for using this portably, which I used with the SP3000 last night. Great combination. I've got the 4.4 on here, which is the way to go. If you've got the balanced option, make sure you use it. Make sure if you like this video to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave some comments below. Happy to answer. Really excited about them. Until next time, see you later.